All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Don't mind the chair and the bad lighting and all the pixelatedness and possibly even the audio. But this is the pick a card reading on the new moon in Aries. So happy new moon, everybody. New moon just happened 3 hours and like 6 minutes ago, something like that, at the time that I'm recording anyways. So I'm really excited to be doing this reading with you all. We're not going to be doing the piles. We're just going to be doing readings 1, 2, and 3. And each time I do the reading, I'll shuffle the cards back into the deck. So you can go ahead and choose your reading, 1, 2, or 3, or multiple messages, or all of them if you'd like to. And you can go to the timestamps below to get your message. So I'm really excited for this time. I also want to make a quick announcement about the new moon. There's an astrologer / tarot reader that I follow, Sun the Pisces. We pretty much share the same name, but my name is spelled with an O and his name is spelled with a U. But anyways, he's been talking about wishes, which are pretty much a similar but different concept to manifestation. Pretty much a manifestation is something you work for, you work towards, or there's like a process to that. Wishes, you just get them, which is how wishes go, you know? So he's mentioning that the new moon in Aries and that at new moons is the perfect time to make a wish, particularly 10 wishes, and to write them down. So I will be doing that. I might do that live on the channel with whoever else wants to do that. So if any of you are interested in that, stick around for that. Not in this video, but for the channel. And to any of you new here, welcome to the channel. If you vibe with my energy and you'd like to support the channel, please like, maybe subscribe. If you want to stick around, this really helps the channel a lot. And I've been learning a lot from this other channel. I don't remember the name, but the reader is named Monica. And she's just really informative and then pretty much brings up on the channel, like, for those of you who like and like exchange that energy, you're more engaged and therefore more likely to be in tune with the messages to actually get something out of the messages. So I vibe with it. So I pretty much believe that too now. I do think, like, if you subscribe and you kind of give that energy support, then there's an exchange of energy. Therefore, a connection has been made, and therefore I can tune in to your energy better. May or may not happen for everyone, as these are general readings, but the concept makes sense to me. But yeah, that was my announcement. So thank you all for tuning into that. And we are going to get started. Okay, let me see. All right, for those of you who chose reading number 1, so what's in store for you with this Aries new moon? We're going to be looking into what's kind of just happening overall with this time on this day that you are here. So within these 24 hours of the new moon happening, being activated, so to speak. And yeah, sorry about the lighting. The light that I have is broken. So sometimes it's on and sometimes it's off, and I can't control it. So yeah, we're gonna make do. But we've got the 10 of Pentacles, the Fool card, and the 5 of Pentacles. There's definitely a new beginning here happening in your material world for those of you who chose reading number 1. So, and while we're on that note, I'm gonna light a candle just to get it somewhat easier to see. At least for me anyways. Nope, that makes like no difference, but don't worry. So, because yeah, to me, this is signaling that what's happening is things are getting broken down for you. It's like the whole picture doesn't make sense for some reason, so you needed to like kind of take some things apart to make sense of it. So I feel like this could be talking about a separation of sorts, because the Five of Pentacles is a card of separation in my in terms of how I interpret it, and the Fool card is a new beginning to me. So some of you needed to do healing work on your own in order to get a new start with someone you've been in separation with. So this is just for those of you who've been like either disconnected from someone that you still want to continue cycles with. And cycles, there are many cycles that are meant to be broken, yes. But I do believe that there are certain cycles that are good, like the cycle of endings and beginnings, you know? That's a very helpful cycle. So some of you maybe had faced some form of an ending, and this was turning out to be transitioning into a beginning when it comes to something you've been separated with. So very much in terms of a love message, that's what this is talking about to me. But take it how it resonates for you, reading number one. This could be like you needed time off from work, or you just needed time away from somebody or from something. And reading one, over these 24 hours, you very well might be getting a new beginning at this time. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you of what's like literally happening throughout the new moon. I did see the Four of Cups on the back, now the Ten of Wands. So this is still up in the air. It's if it involves another person or other people, then it's up to both people or to all the people involved. Like if this is like trying to create a project and you've got a team of 5 people trying to do a work project together, it's dependent on all 5 people, you know? So this is a group effort. And I think over these next 24 hours, you're seeing a renewal of teamwork or a renewal of success when it comes to a team that could have either come close to falling apart or otherwise. Something like that. I know that sounds pretty drastic, but that's honestly just what I'm getting. The Six of Swords on the back of the deck. So definitely you're moving on from something difficult. I feel like you're getting out of a situation and you're literally starting to move on from, some part of your life, and you're leaving it behind. But what you aren't leaving behind are important connections. So I do keep seeing teams of 3 and teams of 2 and teams of 1 in that order. Look, here's you, team of 1. And then here's you in another team of 2. And here's you in a team, team of 3. See, 1, 2, 3. And everyone brings something unique to the group. And this says resources, craftsmanship, and labor. So to me, this is saying over these 24 hours, it's like you and your team are really getting to work. So I think you've got a productive day ahead of you, reading number 1. And that's sort of how the next 24 hours of the new moon will go. And then maybe the next 10 days, next days to come. You know, the energy from the new moon is what is planting the seed that will grow pretty much by like the full moon and manifest as something. And the new moon also manifests new beginnings, like a seed to plant. It's just very interesting, the new moon versus the full moon, how they kind of do the same but different things, but in totally different ways. The full moon is like a really major release of energy, but the new moon is like, a renewal of energy. And both manifest similar and different things. Anyways, this energy is going to carry forward. So if any of you feel like on the first day of the new moon that nothing particular happens, which I'd be surprised if nothing happens for you on this first day of the new moon, in these 24 hours of the new moon. But if somehow nothing did, reading one, this is signaling that you and a team are really getting to work through this moon cycle, building up to the full moon. So I still feel like you're getting something here, some sort of a sign in the physical world or communication from others that of like how you're going to approach your new beginning. So for those of you who've been unsure about where your future is headed, it's like on this day, you very well may receive some important communication. It could be about people wanting to come together. It could be like some communication of like, yeah, like, we just really, we're very unique and we bring a lot to the table, but like maybe I need to go this way and you go that way. But again, there's literally two people that are like walking side by side, almost holding hands in this deck. So I feel like the vast majority of you reading one is realizing that you and others are coming together. And wow, the lighting is just so much worse right now. Anyways, the last part of this reading is going to be, what are you manifesting? So this is just how your day looks, but what did you literally manifest and bring in on the new moon in Aries for you? The Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the Page of Wands. Forward movement from conflict, an end to conflict. You manifested peace and resolution, some sort of resolve that allows you to move forward. So if any of you felt like sort of stuck at this time, you manifested for yourself on this new moon forward movement and freedom. So yeah, I feel like this is a big day for you, reading number one. I think the new moon in Aries is going to be big for everybody. It's really major energy. So if any of you are worried that you're going to like miss out on that energy, perhaps tune into some meditations, or if I go live later and do the manifestation / wish writing, some of you may feel like joining me there if you catch my live. That's what I wanted to say at the beginning of this video about like liking and subscribing, that if you hit that notification bell, it should notify you whenever I go live and upload videos and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what I'm getting that you're manifesting on the new moon. Peace, resolution, forward movement, and freedom. Freedom, freeing yourself from a place of conflict. And this is a place where everyone had similar goals, wanted something similar, but no, everyone was butting heads anyways. So you're finding how to move forward and to not be in conflict with yourself and freeing yourself. And I think that you can lead the way forward and I think you're manifesting some leadership, and in a very free way. Like, you're leading in your own life, and this helps you find peace. So if you've had conflict with a group or with a person that has to do with a cycle that like this is someone who's been consistently in your life as a cycle, a real team of people that are like consistently there for you in one way or another. Maybe it's not perfect. There's a lot of wounds here in this card, bandages, but it's still very precious to you, this connection or these connections. So yeah, I feel like any conflict or difficult time you've had with these pretty I want to say like-minded individuals, once again, I'm getting that you're manifesting some sort of resolution there and finding the way forward that's going to help resolve conflict with everyone. Again, it may not even be that you're in conflict with each other per se, but that you're all in conflict with working together to make something happen, like stress and things like that. So you're really moving forward, and you're really bringing this energy of peace and like reassuring everyone that everything's going to be okay. And it's because everything is going to be okay. Like, you're on the chariot, things are moving forward, your energy has been balanced and restored. So you're manifesting restoration of balance in your life, energetically, spiritually, and I think physically, that's happening. And that might take some slightly more time than just this day, but it could be over the next few days, the next week, building up to the first quarter moon. So that's what I have for you, reading number 1. Actually, we'll finish with a One Piece card of the final thing of the thing that's happening the most for you with this Aries new moon. We've got card number 50, LGBTQ plus pride representation. So some of you might really vibe with all of that. And for those of you, if you feel like that you're not necessarily like LGBT or whatever, that's fine. The point is about like being proud of who you are and feeling a sense of accomplishment and being able to work for the miracle, really make the miracle in your life happen with a lot of confidence in who you are and your energy. The most consistent thing for you about this Aries new moon is that you are very uplifting and powerful, and you're able to like make anything happen. And you can only do so much for others. The people that you support, you will offer them support, but it will be up to them to also make the miracle happen within themselves. So I think you're going to be very encouraging and inspiring throughout this new moon, throughout the day. But remember that the people you're inspiring, they are going to need a will strong enough to also take pride in their journey and to really honor who they are and represent their energy positively in a really good way. So that's what's happening the most for you. So I hope you resonated with that reading number 1. I'd love to hear how your new moon goes. And yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Love you all. And I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Wow, so much time in that one. 15 minutes, actually. That's not too bad. All right, for those of you who chose reading number 2, let's get started. So first, we're going to just do an overview of what's going on over the next 24 hours, either at the time you're watching this or on the day of the new moon for you, the 24 hours that pass from the new moon activating. What is happening throughout the day. The next part we'll look into is what you are literally manifesting on this day. And then the final part is what's happening the most consistently throughout the entire new moon for you. So we've got the Queen of Swords as to what's going on, the Page of Cups. And I know that the camera quality, it's not happening, so I'm sorry about that, but the last thing we get is Mars. So this is what's going on for you. The Four of Cups is on the back of the deck. Woo! You're feeling an attraction to go towards another person or towards some goal or desire on this day. The Mars card kind of confirmed it, but me like accidentally like pushing this and it like felt like a magnet. It's not, it's just these, but it was like a magnet effect that I accidentally created by just pushing it. But anyways, you're definitely going towards someone or towards a desire on this day. And that's what's happening for you. And I think it's like at the start of the new moon, you've got all of the right ideas and all the right thoughts. Queen of Swords, you've got the power to speak positive messages and to bring in support with your words. The keywords are powerful ally, loyalty, and honor. So the thoughts and words and messages and ideas that you deliver to another or to a group today are going to be very encouraging, very inspiring and uplifting, and very helpful and trustworthy. So you've got a very trustworthy energy. This could, of course, be you. This could definitely be another, a powerful ally, someone delivering you messages of loyalty and truth and support and honor, honoring the connection, you know? And there's like two swords in this bird's mouth. So I think it's you and another both matching this energy at this point due to whatever the two different paths taught you. So that's what I'm getting with this. And for others of you that it's not necessarily about that, I still think it is. I think this is saying on this new moon, you really are approaching a new connection then. Like for those of you who don't know who this is saying on the new moon, what's happening is that you are approaching this person, that you and this person that are coming together are very like-minded people that are very loyal and very powerful with your thoughts and very honorable, yeah, and inspiring. And you both love to share your ideas and very powerful in your energy and your ability to communicate, since swords is the element of communicate, or air is the element of thoughts and communication. So you and another are on similar level of mastery when it comes to communication. Yeah. And with the Page of Cups and the Mars card, I think it's a love message. So these are all more energy based things. So some of you are really just feeling this energy on the new moon, that throughout the day you're feeling that you're going on the right path forward. And you may run into people or synchronicities throughout the day that provide you a sense of hope and peace and like serenity, letting you know to just like trust the journey, to go where your heart tells you, and they're like ensuring your success. So you've got your spirit guides on your side that are going to ensure that the right thing happens for you and that you go towards uh, your desire or this person. And for those of you who don't know where this person is or who it is or where this path is, for those of you, you're like looking for a job that you feel really passionate about, you don't know what that job is, or something to do in the day, whatever it is to you, something that you're looking for perhaps, and maybe you're looking for signs, and this is like maybe one of those signs, and it's guiding you down a very specific path, your spirit guides, towards what you're looking for. So there's definitely this energy going on this day of the new moon. So reading 2, this is a more energy based reading. So how your day is going to go is that there may not be some really big change in your physical reality. In some ways it's just like just another day, but in other ways you're really feeling some powerful energy. Something has shifted or happened. The new moon is what happened in Aries, and Mars is the planet that's ruled by Aries. So that's very interesting. So definitely something major is transforming for you, or forward movement is happening in your life where you are approaching your desire at a maybe more rapid pace than you yourself may know at this time. And yeah, it's just like you don't know it, but there's a destined moment in your future where you're going to come together with this person or this manifestation, this energy that you're very passionate about, that you know you need for your journey to be safe and peaceful and loving. And there's a bit of a message that, like, there's going to be hardships, but there's going to be plenty of sweet experiences too. So take this how it resonates. I feel like reading number 2, this is sort of saying, like, your day is a very introspective day. You're definitely putting plans into motion here. And it might be that you're sure of what plans you want at the start of the day, and really like just enjoying, like, thinking about it and like, whoa, all these thoughts are coming up. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm getting, before the day is over, that you're going to act on some of those plans. So it might be more towards the nighttime that something big happens for you. It could be that you journal your thoughts down. That could be the big thing. I feel like you could be doing that earlier in the day. So definitely taking some form of action at the end of the day here is how I am reading this message for some of you. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but I hope it does resonate with the majority of you. So next part of the reading is what you're specifically manifesting on the new moon. So this is something that is coming to you, not something that you're doing or how your day is going. It'll obviously be a part of how your day is going, but this is what is being delivered to you. See, like, what I mean? But anyways, what you're manifesting is the 8 of Cups. The Ten of Swords, definitely some ending here. The 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords are both a card of moving on and a painful ending, moving on from a painful ending. So yes, a lot of you who chose reading 2, you're ready to move forward. This is truly a new beginning. You're ready to move forward and to walk away from an ending and to begin a new journey, a beginning, today. And you're manifesting the 2 of Pentacles. To me, this is saying that you're not manifesting a huge change today in the financial world or the physical world, but it's like these major shifts. Again, this is saying, like, you planted some seeds today is what you've manifested, and your manifestations are going to really come in later, past this new moon, perhaps on the full moon. And you've planted quite a few seeds, so you've got some pretty good odds there. Reading number 2, the 2 of Pentacles. So, and to me, there's a message as well that some of you are moving away from accepting a painful ending and deciding that it's time to not have that painful ending and to renew a job, renew your license, renew a relationship, renew something. That's what I'm getting with the 2 of Pentacles coming right after these cards here. 8 of Cups and 10 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. To me, this is saying that something that you thought was over, which it was, it's not over for good, and today you're manifesting that the ending part finally coming to a close, that you have walked away or have been freed from having to be in this painful ending time of your life. So some of you, what you're manifesting today is truly a beginning of sorts. It might not be the absolute most exciting beginning. It could be that today's the day that you're no longer going to do nothing, that you're going to officially start journaling, or I'm going to start brushing my teeth every day, or and for those of you who think I'm talking about myself, I've already started on that. So, nope, just an example, but you get my point. It could be small. It doesn't have to be grandiose, but these steps are becoming more consistent. I'm getting that you're really passionate about being consistent with the smaller steps. And yeah, just take that how it resonates, reading number 2. And you know what? The new moon, or this is also a timeless message. So whatever happens over these next 24 hours, then you'll know. And I feel like a lot of you reading 2, if you're moving on from painful circumstances in your life in the physical world. So some of you are physically moving away from a environment that is just done, that's just painful, and that it's just a dead end, like circumstance or environment that's just like all that surrounds you is despair, so to speak. You're leaving that behind, and you're traveling to somewhere much better for you. And that could be happening today or over the next few days. So that's what I get for you, reading number 2. We're going to use this one. We're going to get a final message here on what is happening the most for you, the most consistently, what's like happening throughout the entire new moon time. So what is happening consistently all throughout the day for you, reading number 2, is, what card is this? Ooh, pretty. I like this card. This is April 15th card. And it's vacation. I was talking about travel. Vacation, performance, and you deserve peace. And then fate. Sorry, it's difficult to read. And movement. So all of those are happening. There's definitely movement happening throughout the whole day. Like I said, you're moving towards your desires. So it's a change of scenery, and it's gradual, and I think it's beyond just this one day. I think like this is the April 15th card. That's not a coincidence, I don't think. This is saying it's going to be over the next 2 weeks of April, the first 2 weeks of April, which 2 of Pentacles, I'm just now getting that. You're really moving here. Your movement, vacation. You're going to somewhere peaceful. You deserve peace. Again, fate. This was a fated event or manifestation for your life. Performance, and you'll be able to enjoy doing what you love. Some of you love performing, like music, or you love telling stories or talking to people. Like I'm here on YouTube. This is like a performance in a sense. Performances, people think performance means it's like all an act. No, performances are quite an expression of authenticity. Maybe not all types of performances, but I'm trying to destigmatize certain words out there, and I'd say performance is one of them. Performance is one of those words that people feel like it means you're faking or putting on an act, and there's that shadow aspect. That doesn't have to be a shadowy thing, but there's that aspect to the word performance. But there's also the part of like executing an important moment, like, oh, I need to do this skateboard trick, and you're skateboarding, and you're like, I'm gonna do it, and you like nail it, So consistently, you're nailing it today. You're really on it, and you're like doing all the things that you need to be doing to get this peaceful outcome, to really move towards something better for yourself, something really good. So you know what you're doing, reading number 2. If I had to say anything, reading 2, you already kind of know your vision of what you want to be doing with your life right now. And so today, maybe part of why it doesn't feel like much is different is because just like all the other days, you're living your truth and you're living your best life, And that's what you've been doing this whole time. So in that sense, it'll feel maybe the same. But yeah, you might really be feeling amped up right now and like doing all like the things. I don't know. I just see you getting excited, and this is carrying forward throughout the next 2 weeks of April. So that's what I have for you, reading number 2. I hope that resonated. And I love you all so much. And I will see you all later. Take care. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And there's a bit of a message. If any of you are still here for reading 2, there was a bit of a message of some of you, though, might not be feeling that amped. But again, trust that it's like you're working on it. But yeah. Reading number 3, accurate messages for the collective who chooses reading number 3. For what is happening throughout the day. All right, for those of you who chose reading number 3, we're going to go ahead and just get started. We're going to be doing what is going on today, what's happening just in general for you over the next 24 hours of the new moon. And then we're going to look into what you're literally manifesting on this day. And then we are also going to look into a message of what is happening the most consistently, like just throughout the entire day, what's always sort of there, what's always happening for you throughout this day. So if that makes sense, it's like this part is sort of snippets of your day throughout the 24 hours. This is some sort of solid manifestation of like looking back at the day. You could decide, you could write what happened in one sentence of something that, it's like if something comes in the mail, that's just one thing that happens. You're like a manifestation, singular. But in terms of how your day is going, these are comprised of separate different moments that only make up part of the day. So I hope that makes sense. And then this is like what's happening all throughout the day. So this is only one manifestation. And this is kind of like consistent manifestations that are happening all the time throughout the 24 hours, if that makes sense. So hope this resonates with you, reading 3. We've got the King of Pentacles, Virgo, the Empress card, and Aries, the Magician card. So throughout this day, you are feeling stable, actually, reading number 3. You could be any of these signs. You could be an earth sign or a fire sign. But yeah, King of Pentacles to me is sign of Capricorn. But any earth sign really, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then we've got Virgo right here. To me, reading number 3, what's happening for you throughout these 24 hours is, I'll just read the keywords: abundance, proficiency, and accomplishment. So you are accomplishing something really important for your material well-being, for your abundance, of really bringing everything together, of your assets or your resources, your belongings, your finances, food, gathering with a group of loved ones. Could be the start of your day, helping your team at the start of the day, middle of the day, perhaps really getting things in order, getting things ready, and the end of the day feeling like, reassuring yourself and others, hey, it's okay, we're ready, we can do this, like really inviting an energy back in. to your home or to your life, bringing energy into your life, really inviting someone in to your world. So some of you, this is someone new, or this is someone that you've been manifesting for quite some time, or an opportunity. This is whatever you've been wanting to manifest, and you'll see at the end of the day is what I'm getting. I'm just getting like you've been making these preparations, and that's what this is all about. So I don't know. I see you helping or being helped at the end of the day. So I really hope that resonates. That might not be for everyone, but I really did ask for accurate messages. So I do hope that this is what's going on for you. Reading number 3, leadership, impulse, innovation, and opportunity. I really do think it's the leadership specifically. And when I see this card, I just see you helping like a scared, it's a lamb in this card, but like a scared like kitten that's stuck in a tree, like someone who needs your help. Like the interesting thing is that this is representing Aries helping yourself. So reading 3, this could very well be you reassuring yourself and really coming together with your inner child and healing that, feeling ready within yourself internally for this big shift that you've been prepping for. This could very easily be a move. I feel like a lot of you out there are moving at this time. And a lot of you out there are really inviting some energy that needs your help at this time. It's a loved one, friend, partner, helping yourself, being there for yourself. That is what's happening throughout this day. What's manifesting? 9 of Pentacles, your independence and your own personal success. It doesn't matter how you achieved this abundance, this success, these finances, these resources. They're yours. People in the outer world might judge you and be like, oh, that's just because of this or that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. What would you have done if you didn't have that? It's like, how did I even make it this far with what I quote unquote had? I'm just relating because that's, what I do. But yeah, this is just, again, this is saying like you really are self-sufficient regardless of what people on the outside would judge or think. In fact, those are people who are not here to enjoy. I think they're jealous that they don't get to receive the rewards that you're receiving. And with the King of Pentacles, you're sharing it with your loved ones who are just supportive and loving and understanding, and they don't think that you're like unworthy of your own success. They don't judge the way you manifested your success and your wellness and your abundance. You're like, oh, you were born with all like good genetics, like you got all that health, and I don't, like a feeling of lack. There's like energy in the world that comes from a place of lack. I'm just here to remind you, reading 3, for any of you who've had haters ever come at you, these are people who are really coming from a place of lack, and it's really rather sad, even though it is really annoying and frustrating because you're like, you're misjudging me. But, really at the end of the day, that only is going to backfire onto them due to karma, due to the energy that they put out is what they receive. If they believe that they were born unlucky and that you were born lucky, they are manifesting that because they're subscribing to a negative mindset, and also painting false pictures of others is always going to be a negative energy that you're putting out there. Not you, the viewer, but these people. So this is just letting you know that you are protected, and that those people that could judge cannot touch you. They can't. You've built up so much support for yourself, they can't even come close to you. So you've set up a really healthy, safe space. And that's what's manifest for you. The Ace of Wands, as well as the Page of Cups. And a big thing that some of you are manifesting, reading 3, is a new beginning when it comes to love. Again, this can be self-love. This could be feeling like a reignite of romantic feelings, or passion about, you really love music or you really love art. It doesn't have to be necessarily a person, but a lot of you, this can absolutely be about a person because it's the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. So to me, this is saying you're getting a fresh start that's being brought to you, that you manifested. I think you're also putting in that effort yourself if you are a water sign. You don't have to be a water sign for that message to be true, but I'm just saying, like, Page of Cups is the one giving an offer here. So you might be manifesting a situation for you giving an offer that is going to be accepted. So either you are giving an offer to someone or someone's giving an offer to you, and whichever way it goes, you or the other person is accepting of this offer. And that is dependent on both people, of course. That might not actually play out perfectly for some of you, just because not everyone's going to choose to align with the new moon in Aries energy. Some people are feeling really disconnected, things like that. But again, reading 3, accurate message that I'm asking for is that you are doing well on your own, and you are manifesting a new beginning, or you've manifested a new beginning, an offer with someone. And I feel like this is saying you're going through with this offer, or they are going through with the offer, and that you're saying yes. And again, this could be something that is just really important for you, that's going to make you feel really happy or relieved and joyful, like your dream came true. This could be your dream job, or a step towards it. Since it's the Ace of Wands, I don't think this is just like, oh, you made it a happy ending, hooray. It's like, it's just one step, but this is like one step towards love, one step towards, and love can be your dream job, or whatever it is to you. Reading 3, again, I cannot, everyone comes to these readings for different reasons, so I cannot pinpoint what your individual manifestation is. I think only you can do that because you're the one who manifested it, But that's what this is. And then what is coming in for you, or what's happening for you all throughout today, all throughout the new moon. Oh, this is great. We got a Luffy card. Respect. Respect is what is happening throughout the whole day. King of Pentacles has so much respect. So you're being respectful all day, and you are receiving proper respect today. That's the most periodic thing. And also, like I said, like those people in the outer world who are basically disrespecting your energy, they can't come close to you. So even if there are disrespectful energies, it's like they're being blocked from you or unable to get into your world. And sometimes those people, it happens vice versa. But it's the ones who truly respect you that will open like a connection. So this is saying that you really are respecting yourself. You've got self-respect, and you're respecting people who you feel true love with and true support with, or from, whatever. And if it's a work situation, you are receiving a job situation of people who will actually respect you. Yeah. And value you. But in like a very kind way. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I hope that resonates. I hope that's what's going on consistently throughout the day. I myself can vibe with all 3. So I love you all so much. And let me know, or I should say, if these happen or manifest or come true, if there's parts that resonate, let me know in the comments. You can let me know if they don't resonate. But also, yeah, I'm really looking for the positivity. Um, so, yeah. Thank you all. And yeah, if you liked this reading or if you appreciated this energy exchange, please like and subscribe. And yeah, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified for when I go live to do either live readings or live group meditations or projects or just hanging out together. So, all right, lots of love, everyone. Take care and happy new moon. Also, all of these messages can be what the new moon is setting up for you. So maybe this doesn't all happen in 24 hours, but instead throughout the next several weeks, building up to like the full moon or the first quarter moon, something like that. So just take it how it resonates. So, all right, take care. Oh, wait, I actually need to write down these timestamps. So I must still be here. Don't worry. Okay, that's all. All right. Bye, everybody.